So let's see, do we have YouTube taking me live yet? Hold up. Oh, I can't see because this is the Chrome tab. Hold on, chat. Hi, chat. Morning. Morning? It's okay. You're in a weird part of the world. I forgive you. So let's see. This person sent me basically just all of the WPV benchmarks that I can VOD review live. Their Valorant aim warm up consists of medium boss flicks. Okay, flicking, counter in-game practice. Um, okay. Reply to this. I'm gonna reply to this first, but it's not letting me. What? Where is the reply bubble coming? Why am I not in a reply bubble? What's going on? I hit reply. Why won't you let me reply? I can't reply anymore. If I start typing, will something do happen? Nope. Okay, nice. Where's the bubble? Where's the Oh, wait, am I not in the VOD review? Oh, I have to accept. Okay. Reply. First of all, I'd watch the noted strafe guide for good information on how to strafe slash practice it. I'm not an expert on movement in games, so I won't say much, but there are some Kovacs scenarios that have mimicked Valorant frictions pretty effectively. Do we have chat? Basically, I'm just VOD reviewing a guy, yeah. Period. These would be WPV, ValFS scenarios and Boon Valorant scenarios. Some of the tracking Boon scenarios work really well for learning to keep your crosshair on target while strafing, and the non-track and the clicking scenarios help learn to strafe and then shoot. Send. Hello, this video is my main Valorant. Why can no one, I can't tell if this is a meme or not, where people just spell Kovacs very, very weirdly. Kovacs routine you recommend in your channel. I pay for this review because I want to know if I'm playing the scenarios correctly, how long I should play them optimally. In theory, in which scenarios? Okay. So basically technical errors and alright, so for I would try to go a bit faster with this scenario. Also work on some smaller scenarios as well. Period. Let's see. Kovacs. Let's launch up Kovacs so I can recommend scenarios. No, I don't want to not play Kovacs with the Steam Cloud. Kovacs. Nope. Third time's a charm. Fourth time's a charm. Fifth time's a charm. Do I have to quit Steam? Six times a charm. Cool, cool. How would the Kovacs scenarios compare to practicing strafing and deathmatch? Um, the frictions are slightly off, so deathmatch has that advantage that it's perfectly one to one. But one, there isn't really a strafe tracking scenario, so there's nothing to really work on forcing yourself to stay on target while you're strafing in deathmatch. Two, the deathmatch people are few and far between and killing you, so you can't really focus on practicing uh, and learning as effectively. Um, let's see, is Kovacs seriously not launching for Kovacs? Why will you not launch? There we go. Nope. Uh, let's see. So, why would that be? Where was I going with this? Uh, where was I going with this? Yeah, so basically just DM, it's like less frequent that you're practicing, but it's obviously also one to one. This guy just really is bad at this scenario. So yeah, you could use some smaller scenarios and to speed up, I'd say would be his two main things. Again, these are speed scenarios. Work on pushing yourself to go faster. Can you accept my friend request? Will accept people's Steam friend request if I play Steam games with them. If people won't play Steam games with me, then I will not accept their Steam friend request. Pretty much, the people who I actually play video games with are my Steam friends. The people who just want to found my name on Kovacs leaderboard somewhere, I don't accept on Steam because I have like 60 of those requests. Then my Steam friends get cluttered. Then all of a sudden I'm on my like once every 6 months playing Apex Legends spree. I go on, I'm like, yo, Rohith, are you on? I try to invite him, and all of a sudden I can't find the North Prodder Steam username because I have 80 Steam friends. Like, that just sounds really annoying. So unless I actually like know you and want to play with you, I probably won't accept your Steam friend request. You're friends with Stark? Yeah, but I don't know you. I won't play with you. Like, that's cool. I play with Stark from time to time, but like, I don't even have Stark added on Steam. I only have people added on Steam who I play Steam games with. These scenarios, no, these are speed flicking scenarios. They're not metronomes. The no, the speed no, no. This is designed for speed pushing. The bot has limited time health. They're just how would you work a metronome into this scenario? Yeah, Steam is evil. All right, I give up on Steam for now. Let's see. And I play games with Stark, just not Steam games. Work on pushing yourself to go faster. You have 75% accuracy. Go faster. Well, I guess move your hand faster. Uh, honestly, his technique's pretty bad too. Okay, so your technique is quite. Let's look at his normal statics and then come back to this actually. Okay, yeah, this is what we want to see. Okay, back to this scenario. Is this the TAF one? So whatever comes after this. Alright, cool, cool. Let's see. Quite bad. I would recommend watching top players play static clicking just to get an idea of what a more. I would recommend watching. First of all, comma, you want to make a fast, somewhat. Metronomes work in some static clicking scenarios, but not all of them. If the targets are too inconsistently spaced apart, then the metronome just won't feel right. Yeah, Steam is a terrible company. Valve. They created CSGO and then fell off. First of all, you want to make a fast, straight flick, food, or at least work towards that. These are quite slow and shaky, period. I would honestly avoid the first two reflex scenarios until you can get your technique down a bit better, as those are just adding a time constraint to something you already struggle a lot with, period. It's an unnecessary layer of challenge for your skill level that just will probably end up forming bad habits of shaking a lot and not let you work on what you actually struggle with. Dude, try to flick faster and work on getting those flicks close to the bots and then stop your mouse and adjust onto the target. Then slow slash stop your mouse and adjust onto the target, period. Maddie OW has a pretty good static guide explaining proper technique, comma, though I wouldn't recommend the Bard pill, as that training method makes you avoid all micro adjustment errors. Instead, focus on instead allow for some micro adjustment errors, but focus on getting rid of them. See, let's see. Spins are quite slow and shaky. Try to make them faster, straighter and not happen multiple times per target. Steam is back. Nice. What do I recommend here? I would try to go a bit faster. In the next comment, comma, I recommend taking some time off from reflex scenarios until you get a bit better with technique, comma, but when you return, work on pushing speed. Let's see. Steam is back. If I, yeah, I'm loading it. Nice, thank you. Let's see this. Oh, very short with this VOD. Your flicks are smooth and steady in most of these scenarios. Try to allow yourself to again, comma, you want to work on making the flick into a fast motion rather than looking like you're tracking an invisible bot. Uh, you gotta just not really. You really just gotta actively try not to do it at the end of the flick. Like you just don't have enough stopping power, and you gotta just learn it. Let's see. Um, all right. On this scenario, you either go too slow or flick fast and then flick fast, which is what I'm talking about in the other comments. Oh, trying to do about trying to do about what you should be or flick fast, but then you shake a lot with the micro and make 3 micros. This means you don't have great stopping power. Try out Pokeball, Auto Frenzy, Wide Wall, 3 targets, and work on making fast flicks, but not shaking at the end, period. Will take practice to be able to do this, comma. It's not just a quick technique change and you're good, comma, but it is important to work on. Any suggestions for anti-mirror click scenarios in Valorant? Kovacs. If I can't get my Kovacs launch, just search up like WPV Valifest anti-mirror or whatever. See if launching my Steam library actually makes anything pop up. Alright, in this scenario, alternate between targets so they stay close together. Also, this scenario is pretty small, especially for your skill level. Maybe don't play it too often, if at all. Weird. If I remade my Valorant benchmarks today, I don't think I'd include anything this small, period. It's period. You should probably instead work on scenarios like raw mouse control, clicking 3, trying to get better at making fast micro adjustments to more realistically sized targets. Any suggestions? Yeah, just I can't get my Kovacs launched right now for whatever reason. But there's a cool anti-mirror scenario that I had Stark make one time, where basically the bot will like Valorant strafe and anti-mirror you at all times. I like it. You can check it out. It's like anti-mirror 3 shot, or I think it's 3 shots also. Let's see for this scenario. Your tracking looks like a combination of flicks. Watch any smooth tracking VOD at a high level. It's one steady motion. Smooth or reactive. Try to work on making uh WPV. It's got anti-mirror in the name. Just search WPV and anti-mirror and it should pop up. Or no, do you have to search? No, the scenario search is keyword based, not like one string based like playlist search. So yeah, just search up WPV anti-mirror and it'll pop up. More like that. Let's see this scenario. This scenario is too hard for you, and based on how shaky you were in the center in the previous scenario, I'm going to say you need to work on centering one and floating heads before coming back to this period. In centering one, focus on being smooth and tracking the target in one steady motion. In floating heads, focus on flicking right in front of the bot and letting it fall into your crosshair and then clicking on it. Once you work on those for a bit, change your approach to this scenario to be less flick fast, hope I hit the target, more steadily aim at the target and hit it. Nope, okay, we just unloaded the tab. That's nice. Please tell me that. Yep, that comment's still loaded. Yeah, maybe it'll have anti-mirror in the name, whatever it is. Uh, make sure to move and aim at the heads. Other than that, pretty much the same feedback as the previous scenario, but much less extreme. You're close to ready for this scenario and could probably even include it in some of your training. Cool. Yeah, my easy version on my WP benchmarks was too hard. Um, to avoid tracking these and flick to them, then click. In front of them and let it fall into your crosshair. Don't spam click these. Don't track these, period. I like to start I like to start by flicking to somewhere horizontally away from the bot, but near the same vertical level for practice, and then approaching the bot and trying to click it with one flick as to avoid this. It's a lot more like in game, the wide vertical motions can take away from that. Also, passive small horizontal reload is a good easy version to start with. Uh, I like two techniques for this scenario. One is tracking the bots, the other is flicking to where they are going, period. I didn't like the second technique very much when I made the WPV video, as I felt like people would flick too far ahead of the bot, but if you flick just in front of it, it is a good technique. I would this scenario by doing that. And is it good to cycle through 2 or 3 year playlists per day, or should I instead focus on it? It's up to you, honestly. I don't really know exactly what you would want to do. I don't even love any of the playlists I've made. Honestly, I feel like they could all be done better. I would practice this scenario by doing that, and by taking your current approach, but focusing on being smoother when you're on the bot. View 180. Ah, try to get the bots when they're at is in highest slowest point or right after. No problem. Let's see. Try and get them at their highest and slowest point or right after. As of right now, you just flick and miss a lot. Does this make sense? I don't think this makes sense. Um, no, this definitely doesn't make sense. Let's think about how I can phrase this. Um, not stopping after each. The point of the scenario is to work on not stopping after each flick and instead smoothly transitioning into from a flick to a tracking motion. Fix that. Period. So stop hard stopping after every flick. Look, see, flick stops. All right, this scenario. What comes out? Oh, we got a bit of Valorant gameplay. Cool. Uh, Not bad. Just needs a bit of practice. The one thing I'll recommend is slowing down when the bot jumps, as you just end up over flicking and wasting time. Why do you keep using the chicken emoji? What's the point of that? Is this the same? Okay, no, he shows two tracking signals here. Uh, in both of these scenarios, you just flick to the bot and hope you hit a shot. Don't do that. Go to Valorant, go to close, fast strafes, easy, invincible, and work on this technique and not stopping flick. Should be to have a continuous motion and try to gain continuous understanding of where the bot is relative to your crosshair. In other words, smoothness and target reading. Oh, that's music. That would have been a good warning. Uh, from an aim perspective, I wouldn't say there's any crucial mistakes here. You just need to practice. Yeah, music is evil. Uh, just, why does he keep dying? Um, The common theme here is you have bad micro adjustments, period. You need to work on these in scenarios like, as stated before, raw mouse control clicking 3. Also, the dynamic scenarios and my tips on those will help a lot with strafing people. Also, look into trying OCH click scenarios, as those can help too. Counter strafe is honestly just the existence of another person's head or having to move his mouse is his mortal enemy. This man doesn't fear counter strafes. So now we're in game. Okay, this is interesting. Um, this is just the highlights of his whole day now. Next, we're gonna see him eating breakfast or like lunch or something. Uh, uh, okay, cool. What people don't realize is there's only so much I can. Valorant gameplay only shows so much because it's usually like the. What even is that? How am I supposed to aim coach that? What? Uh, did this man. Has he gone a single kill yet? Hold up. This man's just getting dunked on left and right. Okay, he's got a kill. Nice. This man's being dunked. Oh, 2K. And he's cracked. Um, your whole aim style sh shifts to way faster and shakier in game. Period. Honestly, try working on being faster like this in flicking scenarios and eliminating shakes. Um, yeah, it's DM. You can feel cracked in deathmatch. There's a difference between playing a DM and VOD reviewing it, especially when you're not VOD reviewing someone else. Like those are different things, and you'll have a different experience with them. If I were to get really good at kicking a soccer ball, it will only help so much with kicking a football. Period. You gotta practice the skills you're using in game. Alright. That is what an aim coach VOD. Wait, let's make sure we answered his second question. Yeah, we did. That wasn't a question. Complete. Let's create a summary. Text summary. What did they do well in the session? Um, Gave me a lot to look at with the VOD. Next step. What should they spend time practicing before their next session? The various exercises and techniques listed in the review. What would we work on our next session? Developing proper flick technique and implementing more speed training into your aim training. Next up, nope, submit. Cool. Let's see. That's your first VOD review I saw. I mean, besides without some, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when I'm coaching people directly, I can see a decent bit, even if they're dunking on everyone in the death match. So let's see. I have finished my VOD review, and I will now stop streaming because that's all I came here to do. Goodbye.